Guys, this is another powerful strategy you guys need to learn. So just watch the video attentively. I'm going to be explaining how you can take advantage of this and make quick profits out of the market. Right? Quick profits, not sustainable profits. I'm not going to tell you that this will work forever, right? But you can learn to analyze the markets by yourself, and you'll be able to just make money for as long as you live just by using that strategy, right? It requires you understanding the charts, reading the candlesticks, being able to interpret the direction or to tell the direction of the market. I don't know why my dog is barking. I'm going to check on that. Forgive me for that distraction. So you will be able to analyze the market and understand the dynamics of this market, right? Just by looking at the charts, just by looking at the candlestick patterns, the chart patterns, the movement, right? You do that if you join my mentorship program. It is very affordable. You don't want to miss that anyway. You don't want to miss that, so make sure you join up. Reach out to me going through the link in the description box of this video. You'll see my WhatsApp number there. You'll see our free Telegram group where you can see amazing people. How much we are doing on that group is going to motivate you. How well we are doing in the group is going to motivate you. Is going to let you understand that this is very possible, right? This is very possible. A lot of people are doing it. My students are flipping accounts every single day. Just join the group and you see for yourself, see the testimonies and all of that. So quickly, let's go into the business of the day. I'll be showing you guys the setup right now. We need a moving average on our main window. We need relative strength index in the indicator window and an alligator indicator and another moving average. So let me quickly show you guys the setting. For the moving average in the main page, in the main window, by using period of 55, shift 0, method simple, apply to high. Levels are not needed, so you skip. For colors, you see I'm using white background. My chart is the white background, so I'm using a black color. I'm using the black color. It's dark color. Click done when you're done with that. You have your moving average running across your main window. And then you want to add your relative strength index, period of 1. Apply to close levels 85 and 15. You click levels and change the color to be a color that will pop on your screen, right? Change the color to a color that will pop on your screen. Like my background is white, so I'm using, is that black? Dark color, right? It's very dark, somewhat a black color. So click done and you're done with that, and you have your setup ready. Of course, for this main page, for the first interface here, when you click your relative strength index, the style here should be the background of your chart, right? Like what I have here is white, so I'm using white background. I'm also using white color. Click done and you have your RSI setup. The next one will be the alligator indicator. Jaws period of 13, teeth period of 8, lips period of 8, jaws shift 5, 5, 3. Okay, method is smooth. Apply to medium price. And visualization, you leave it at all time frame, of course, and then see the colors that I'm using here. You can see I'm using red and blue, right? Those are colors that will be popping on my screen because the background is bright, background is white. So you want to use colors that will pop on your screen also. Click done when you're done with that, and we move on to add the last indicator, which is the moving average period of 200 this time. Shift 0, method exponential, apply to close. Levels are not needed, so you skip. You can see the color I'm using here, green. So also use the color that will pop on your screen. So we have our setup ready. How do we use this to make profits from the market? Quick profits. If you see beautiful setups, take your chance, make your money, and be out in less than no time. You don't have to stay in the market for so long when you are trading with indicators. So make quick money, leave the market, look for another similar setup and repeat, right? Make sure you see something clear before you even attempt entering the market. So how do you even do this? Let's go to 1 hour time frame. First of all, you want to make sure that for the boom 1000 index market, you are looking for selling opportunities, and you want to make sure that you sell when price is running below your moving average. on the main window, right? Now your alligator on the indicator window represents price movement, right? It's showing you price movement. So you also use that to monitor price movement. And the green line in the indicator window one is our moving average, which is showing us the direction of the market, right? Showing us the direction of the market. When it gets to level 85 of the RSI, right, and then it starts showing you signs of weakness from there, you'll notice price will start losing momentum and probably start selling from there, right? So we want to see price at our resistance when we are looking to sell the boom 1000 index market, right? Now, how do you know price is at your resistance? You need to see that the alligator indicator come to the level 85 of the moving of your what's it called, your RSI. Excuse me. All right, make sure that the blue and the red line come to this level, and then your moving average has to be across the price level, just like what's going on here. The moving average, the green line here, starts dropping, right? And then these two guys, the red line and the blue line, the alligator indicator, once they are below the moving average, right, then we are looking to sell. And all of this should happen after price has crossed to the 85 level of the RSI. Okay, then on the main window, you want to also see that price is running below the moving average. Moving average is running across price level at this point, and then you need to see something like this. Let me show you guys. This part. Is that okay? Now you need to see that the market breaks below, right? You need to see that it breaks below the moving average. Please watch carefully. You need to see that it breaks. All of this should be happening on the 1 hour time frame, okay? So make sure that it breaks below the moving average and then goes back to the moving average, right? And then ensure that you see rejections like what is happening here. You can see price kept printing the shadows here, the wicks, right? Printed more of the wicks. That means there was a loss of momentum from buyers around this level, right? Buyers had pushed price to this level, and upon reaching the moving average period 200 level, it started showing weakness and then starts dropping from there. So first of all, you need to see that price is running below the moving average, and then eventually if it gets back to that level and shows you any sign of weakness like this, right, then you move on to the lower time frame. Of course, you need to have seen that on the indicator window all of those conditions that I explained were also met. All right, and then you move on to, for me, I don't like to skip any time frame, so I would like to just be looking for the same thing on the lower time frame, 15 minutes time frame, from 1 hour, of course, to 30 minutes to 15 minutes. I'm moving in that respective order. Okay, so you see on the 15 minutes time frame, you notice that price had dropped below the moving average, and then it's somehow going back to that level, right? So let's say the signs we are seeing here, you see the rejection we are seeing here right now, it's already showing that price, the sellers are taking over gradually. So if I see a bearish closing price at that level, right, that is a sign that the market is going to sell. So I'll look for entry on the lower time frame, go over to the 1 hour time frame, and also wait for price to break below that level. Also observe that your indicators converge at the 85 level of your RSI, of course. All right, and then see that they are dropping from that level, and then also see that your moving average on the main chart price is below it and has closed properly below the moving average on your main window, right? And as a chance, go into the market, make quick money, and exit. If it doesn't work, try again. Just make sure you understand it properly. Make sure you see the setups completely before you even get into the market. All right, for the crash 1000 market, this strategy works for both crash 1000 market and the boom 1000 market. So for the crash 1000 market, you want to be doing the opposite of what I just explained. Okay, so you want to be looking for buying opportunities this time. You're not selling this time, you're buying this time. So you want to see that your indicators are at the level 15 of your RSI. Okay, also when you are on the 1 hour time frame, you want to see that this time around price is above the moving average on our main window. Excuse me. And then just look out for the opposite of everything I explained for the boom 1000 on here, and you are good to go. All right, just go down to the lower time frames till you get to the level where you want to be taking your trade from, and see bullish momentum at that level, just like I explained earlier, and you are good to go. All right, if you need more light on what I just explained in this video, you can reach out to me. My WhatsApp number will be in the description box of this video. All right, I'll be there to guide you guys. If you want to be a part of our VIP group, make sure you also reach out. It's very affordable, and trust me, it's going to help you to help your financial journey. So join us. See you guys in the next video.